beautiful Wednesday morning. I got nice warm gloves today. I don't really like working in these. I got another pair that I'm gonna stick in my pockets. Oh. So I made it 4 yards. Figured this is coming. I was sitting there thinking, like, this is odd. This is strange. This is odd. I'm not gonna respond to that yet. I'm not gonna respond to that yet. You could literally be one-footed and do a really good job at concrete. I can show you a bunch of no-leg people being badass at their job, dude. I mean, I've seen it in person, dude. You know, excavating crew, one guy that's operating the machinery, and his guy that's sitting there with the shovel, digging out stuff with the laser, doing all the outside work. Got no legs. I can't remember if he had one leg or no legs. I mean, he had no legs, dude. And then I seen the same thing, on the internet. You got mechanics and stuff with no legs, and they're hustling, dude. So, I don't need you sprinting out here. Nothing like that, dude. No. I mean, sometimes we got a little jogging to do. But literally, if you couldn't do it, that's fine. You just go as fast as you can. But that is not the point. I'm gonna need all the power, dude. Well. Looks like I'm hiring a finisher that's worked during the winter before. But do realize that there's gonna be a couple months come up we probably won't work. Work very little. Or if we're lucky, they'll give us something else to do a little bit, but oh man. Winter time is cold. It's hard to deal with. God, there's some grip on there because they'd be slippery without it. Bro. That piece is so in there. It's making me angry. Well, I don't know if, Marcel really, liked it out here at the end of the day, and I think he had another opportunity come up or something like that. So, goodbye, Marcel. Maybe see you down the road. Good luck. He's a good kid, man. That's why I was like, ooh, this is a good for a 23-year-old. Usually a 23-year-old, I have to fire him in the first week. And it's like, you're not worth my time. You know what I mean? Most 20-something-year-olds is like, yeah, you're not worth my time. You don't want to show up. No, there's just no way. You're not worth my time. This is concrete, not, painting with your Aunt Sally or whatever, man. You should absolutely be able to finish one of these little holes. And I'll give it to him too, as far as like, I don't think this is the place you come to start concrete. This isn't where you come to start doing concrete, you know what I mean? You can, and he did. But you see how it worked out. Anybody watching these videos should not look down on Marcel at all. He did such a good job. I mean, it's easy to watch a video and say, oh, I could have done that or whatever. Nobody should be talking anything bad about Marcel. He's a good guy. Just young and all that. The cool thing now with the pours is you guys will see on all the pours that it's ridiculously chill no matter what. I talk to myself a little bit, but I mean, there's still going to be content. But yeah, it's just not the same really. Well, I put the microfiber back in, but only a ½ pound a yard instead of a bag per yard or whatever they're doing. And I told them batch it at a 6 so it shows up at a 5. Good lordy, you know? So dumb, bro. So dumb, bro. Breaking my shit.
Uh-oh, where's your helper?
He quit.
No way!
It got cold out and he was like, oh hell no, basically. You go ahead and put 4 yards, 7 gallons in it. So on the way back, I'm pushing down real hard. I'm trying to grab more. On the way out, I'm not trying to grab as much. I'm leaving less pressure on it, you know? And then once we get to the end, and I put a bunch of pressure down. Go slow, flatten this out. You're good. I'm gonna keep posting the same video. One finisher, one finisher. All right. The only reason I poured this small of a pour today is because I was training. I'm still training Marcel in my mind. You ain't seen nothing yet. This must be warm right now. This don't feel that warm to me. Big old nick in that. Oops. I didn't notice that. Dude, my nips is... That's not supposed to happen with white beater on. That's why I wear white beater. So here I am at my edge. I'll move up here like it's a fresh edge. First thing I want to do is a couple things. I can either just open it up now and move the rock fall out of the way, all the way down it. All right. See, I'm just kind of carving it open a little bit, and then take some cream in these rough spots, or go get you some concrete from somewhere. It depends. And I can throw some cream in here. There's so many ways to do it. It's different on every id. I look at it and I go, okay, I'm gonna do this. Good luck learning on a video. But generally speaking, you know, you open up the edge and then you steal concrete from out here and use the tool to get the edge looking exactly how it should, nice and flush and closed up and rounded and no honeycombs. Pretty simple. These young guys, man, no respect for their elders. No, I definitely don't feel like no elder, except for the fact that I have been around a while. I know it. I'm a young guy, you know. Shouldn't you just be able to watch and like learn something like edging concrete? Well, all I'm trying to do right now really is close up where I, you know, but I'm also, I know where it's high, I know where it's low, I'm feeling it all, so I'm trying to flatten it out all at the same time. See, if it's not flat, if I would have kept going, it wouldn't have been flat. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like flat, 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 flat. Not really flat, but I can see I'm pushing some of this mud up here technically to right here. Those little nuances that you can't really see what's going on. I'm actually gonna come up all the way up here, go past it all. Yeah, this takes a long time. In fact, it's kind of like, yeah, anyone, the skill cap is really high. Not everyone's going to be as good as somebody else, man, with especially these hand tools and any of the tools and running equipment. And it just is what it is, man. Much love to everybody, though. We need everybody. And this is not the most, you don't have to be that smart to do this job. This is why you buy waterproof boots. I think where it's the best is like 0.7 per yard anyways, according to my research, my memory. So my research and memory has to be right, but I think it's 0.7 pounds per yard is where it's at. Half is good. A pound is a little better, but you know, you get diminishing returns, and then obviously a point where there's too much. 1 pound per yard would be like double dose in my opinion. They're putting in a bag per yard. Good Lord. God forbid they're putting in more than that. You needed all that room. Trying to come out with a nice smooth result. And you got to know how far you go on your next pass by what your lines are doing. I prefer a bull float like this because even though it's harder to work, I can put more, if I want pressure down on it like I do right now, I can put a lot of pressure on it and go my perfect speed. I need to clean the edge of this bull float off. It's bothering me, but anyway, just move it over like this. Yeah, and this back edge is cleaner, that's why. Perfect. Flush, looking good and all that jazz. No holidays. No holidays allowed on the driveway. But for the most part, it's already done and flat. So it's finding a little high spot and stealing some screening for it. Getting that thing looking good look. Very much ready to broom after. It'd be nice to be able to travel it, but it's just not right. I keep, you know, when I lived in Virginia we did, but it doesn't get as cold, I guess. Not everyone in Virginia did. The first people I saw that didn't was a Bay Concrete. Room's almost too new for this. Alright, keep it moving. Billie Jean. Hot blooded, hot blooded. Ow. What's up? Yeah.
What is that you're putting on there?
It's called a cure. It helps it cure. The best way for concrete to cure is to stay wet for like at least 3 days, if not 7.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's other ways to cure it. This one's a spray cure. It doesn't like increase the strength by 50% like water curing would, but 20-30% stronger just by putting this on. The longer concrete takes to cure, the stronger it'll be. So the fact that it's cold out too and everything is just very strong concrete. It'll be really strong.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, I hope it lasts and you're happy with it and everything, you know. And if not, I'll come back and redo it.